Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around OvenBreak, where I'm recording this rather late, but I was actually able to get a gander of the new upcoming OvenBreak update that's coming up soon, which is known as Draconic Immortalis. So that just means immortal dragons or something like that. But what we're going to be doing here is, after too much running that I'm a little bit more embarrassed to admit than I would like, not as much as Chapter 1, but I was able to get every single secret secret task done. They're all done, and now I can finally see all this extra lore before this new upcoming update happens. Do I remember any of the combies? No, because all of them were nearly different or nearly identical. All I know is you can swap between, like, you know, the dragon egg pet or Rambutan's pet. Like, I don't even think LYCHEE'S pet, and then in times I used LYCHEE, and other times I used plumbing Rambutan, and for the follow-up, like the Kami, I used Snake Fruit for, I think it was the all jelly missions up top here. This one, 13,000 jelly missions in this one, and I also managed to sometimes use Ginseng in some, and even sometimes I was just like, pendulum, bow, pickaxe, but then other times I was like, I think instead of that I'll use the claw, and other times I use the bird handler glove. It's all so confusing, but before I go ahead and get started with that, I'm gonna go ahead and run once with what I think is the best Kami by far, which I know for a fact isn't the best, but it's the thing that got me the closest. Now, everyone can recommend that they use, like, a Rambutan, and apparently according to... Wait, hold on, wait. Did they change stuff up? I'm just trying to make sure. Apparently, okay, LYCHEE'S the relay, that's why. So apparently people like riding with the... well, of course, LYCHEE'S always going to be there, but apparently Rambutan is also good, but I guess people will also like using, like... I guess it doesn't matter, but we're going to be running with this exact Kami, and what we'll be doing is we'll put you on, we'll put, I think it's you on because his pet is good. Instead of putting LYCHEE on, well, I mean, you do have one of the magic candies. I guess it wouldn't be bad, but it's not maxed out, which is the problem. So, I guess maybe we could try it. I don't know. But I know treasures, I think it's basically the same as what we had before, so instead of that, I think we need the glove, and I think we also need the claw. So it's the arrow, the claw, and the glove, right? Sorry, I keep checking this. I'm trying to look at the leaderboard, please. Just looking at bow, glove, claw. Yes, I was correct. And I think we'll just equip everything that's, like, for the top. So that means unequip. So it's this, and also this. Which... Get out. There we go. This. So, here we go. Let's see how far we can get in this run, because I don't think it's going to be too good, but this is just going to be what I think is an optimal run, an optimal Kami to use, and we'll just see. But anyway, sorry if you just heard my mic shake a bit, because I was just trying to land these hits quickly. Alright, and to get all this done, and I do apologize how yesterday I wasn't able to post a short. I was just too tired, and even nearly yesterday, I nearly didn't even post a second video, because I thought I'd scheduled it. Turns out, because of my sleepy, I legit almost just cussed right there, because of my sleepy butt, I legit was like, oh, well, it's on schedule. But fun fact, I released it at like 5. And, like, that's really late. And, like, the community post I released instead, where it was about, like, what's your thoughts on Aegis Hollyberry? Which I feel like I should have posted that at some point before. And by before, I mean, like, you know, weeks before when she just came out, so that the hype was a lot more there. I don't know. But it's my fault. And, in fact, I was actually working on a short, but I kind of stopped midway through because of my tiredness. Because literally for the last few nights, I've been staying up until, like, 4 to 5. Because I've been just talking with friends and just trying to get stuff done. Like, it's a real big mix-up between work and friendship, and it's really hard to juggle between the two, let me tell you. Especially when you get involved in, like, certain stories and stuff, where it just feels like all of you are just having fun all the time. But I still gotta remember, I am en route to 100,000 subscribers. And I'm pretty sure, oh my, I missed that because there was something in my throat. But I'm pretty sure we are actually at 98,000. So we are so flipping close. So flipping close to that big 100K. And it's going to be insane. I really hope I do get to see that plaque, because if not, then YouTube, I beg of you, please. By the way, this is the first time I'm running with this Kami specifically, because I never had LYCHEE in the back. So we'll just have to see what happens. I don't know. Could turn out well, but it's all up to interpretation. But anywho, give me those floating seasonal eggs, thank you. I need those to open up my stuff. And luckily that jump isn't too hard because the skill activation just makes it so that I collect that pink bird jelly anyway. But I think I'm gonna need to like jump once right after this, as you can see, and then bam, because of all these little black hole things I gotta collect. Alright, it says I'm 8 million down, but I guarantee you the reason why is because I messed up the one skill. I didn't do the one staff hit, which is completely my fault, but I'm still gonna have to reap and sow because I really just want to get the story and like lore done. Sheesh. Ugh. I feel like my voice gets a lot more achy. Like, and now I feel like I could blame that on the hot weather, but I also could blame it on the fact that I haven't ate as much, but I don't know. Could just be me. But always feels like there's just something suddenly in my throat. I don't know if I should get that checked out by a doctor, but my doctor appointment should be in like the next like couple months, so I kind of just have to wait for that to happen. Great, my body likes to betray me when I don't want it to because of work. It also could be because of tiresomeness, but I'm not even tired yet. I can possibly blame it on the hot weather, because my gosh, the hot weather recently, oh my gosh. I should tell you about that. The hot weather recently, my gosh, it felt nice to actually sleep with the door open, because I was just like, oh, there's actually cool air flying inside of here. Thank everything. Part of me should sleep with the window open, but I remember one time I actually saw a wasp try and get into my plumbing window. And by that, I mean try and get into my room for the plumbing window. I was like, no, please stay away. I beg of you. Who even asked you to protect me? Oh, is that like a little relay response? That's something I guess I never seen from Lychee. Well, then again, I never ran with Lychee in the second area, so I guess that does make sense. But still. Anywho. I'm just so excited that I can finally get these story mission cutscenes done, because like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to get those complete, because I was like, alright, I gotta stress about this, stress about that. I should have it all under control, and if not, then this would be very bad. Get rid of all those, thank you. I didn't get rid of all of them, but I'll still take whatever I can get. Alright, missed some of those jellies, but we still got it, for the most part, under control. At least we didn't get hit. I mean, we messed up with the one skill activation, but still, we should be rather fine for the most part. And now we just gotta get through this. And I'm not gonna go, like, double back. It's always just, like, a one-run Andy, or whatever the club term is. I always do just one single run, and I'm just like, that's it. Moving on to the story. It's not like the first hard mode videos where I'm just like, you know what? Now it's time to, hey, we're running with all cookies. That's that. Because no, I need to get the lore and story done before the new update. Because it comes out in like, what, 3 days just about? I think less than 3 days. Or 3-4 days? I don't really know. But I am very excited because this whole entire Dragon storyline is going to come to an end soon. And I'm surprised how it's already been a month ever since all this released. It's already been a whole month. Like, sheesh. And we only got, like, buffs for Longan and Lychee. We didn't get anything in regards to, plugging, you know, the 2 new cookies being, chocolate bark. And I'm just gonna claim that real quick. Oh my gosh, that was so clean. That was legitimately the cleanest thing I've ever done. But, both chocolate bark and also the new baby dragon cookie that Longan just birthed. How? I have no idea, but they just birthed the baby dragon. And now we are just kind of here. Oh no, can I not get... And there's another potion right there. I eat one. Still got, like, nearly that much. It's definitely not high. I think I could have done better if I had, like, ginseng as a relay anyway. But I made it that far, so better than nothing. Oh, water's my best friend. Crack it open. Yes. Sort. Better. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and collect all these things. Please. L+, got all these, and got hundreds upon hundreds of gems for my high ranking. Possibly thousands even. And now we are going to go ahead and finally mention these secret tasks. So, first one is 13,000 jellies, which surprisingly was the one that took me the longest to do. And I only just managed to get it by just under an extra 100. So, let's see what this lore has to offer for us. Please. It's a beautiful day to canoe. Are you ready to go artichoke cookie? Of course I am. I even made a new song for the Badumrays. Once they gather around the beat, we can put on an amazing show. I want to uncover some new hotspots before Cookie starts showing up to visit the Tropical Soda Islands. That's a great idea. Let me put that into a beat. Oh, look at Artichoke Cookie. The Badumrays are coming to the shore. They'll have red hibiscuses on their heads too. I wonder where they've got them. If we found a place with plenty of hibiscuses blooming, it would make a perfect photo spot. There's nothing we can't find together. Ba-dum-ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Wow, that Badum rays are gathering into a line and moving into one direction following your beat, Artichoke Cookie. Let's follow them. Who would have known there'd be a hibiscus field on the backside of the Coconut Island? These flowers are in full bloom. I have to recommend this place to our visitors. And the best way to get it is through the small stalactite cave made by the ocean current. I can't believe only the Badum rays knew about this until now. I'll mark it down its location. It's so cool in here, even though it's in the middle of summer. The sound of the breeze passing through the cave is giving me the best idea for a new beat. Oh, the Badum rays are on the move again. Let's keep following them. Someone joined in on the jam session. Whose beat is this? Who would... Oh, look at the shore, Pitaya Island. The magma seals are resting up on the rocks. It seems like that sound is coming from over there. It is already that time of the year. I want to get a closer look at the seals, but the waves by the shore are too strong. Get wrapped up in the wrong current and we could be food for the fishes. There's gotta be a way. Oh, look at the Badum rays. The water must be calmer over there. I'll mark this down area on my map too. Oh, how about we go explore the islands to find all the shortcuts and secret passages? If we keep a good record on them, it'll help us better show for the visitors around. Come on, over this way. Even if the tropical zone islands have joined together, that hasn't changed the currents. I'll show you the safest way. I never would have thought our map for visitors would be used this way. Mega Cookie, just hold out a bit longer. We'll be there soon. So realistically, it was like, hey, here's how I can plan out the best routes for us to take, and it took us to a flashback of both Mango Cookie and Artichoke Cookie. I swear, why can't we get Artichoke Cookie as playable? They seem like a sweet cookie to play. Maybe in the future? Maybe when everything is just reset back to normal? Who knows? But next one is 420 lychee gem jellies. Basically, the best way you want to do this is like similar combis and stuff, but you want to make sure that you get this, and specifically this and this, just to make sure that you have more bats summoning those things. And also, if you're wondering for the short summary for Behind the Guide Map, Mango Cookie and Artichoke Cookie explore the tropical soda islands in an attempt to uncover cool spots for visitors. They uncover hidden passages and shortcuts, keeping track of them all on the guide map. In the present, this map helped Artichoke Cookie safely lead the Lotus army on their march toward and through the tropical soda islands. So like I mentioned, helps the whole army now. It's a weird time to use the map, but at least it's used for the benefit. But there we go, here's the next one. Sky is clear with great visibility. The engine's good to go, and the tank's full. I should be good for a long flight today. Hopefully today's the day I can meet the swan once more. What was that? Wait, I see something down there. It's a cookie? Tide's about to come in, and they're stuck in the mud. I have to go save them. Hey there, you okay? Do you have any juice? No juice, but I've got some butterscotch. Want some of that? Ha! Finally, something to quench my burning thirst. Thanks, friend. This calls for an introduction. I'm Chocolate Bar Cookie, a dragon slayer. I came from these parts with my guild in search of a dragon rumored to reside beneath the ocean surface. But who would have thought? We got shipwrecked. Ha! Hope they're all safe. I didn't see any more cookies on my way over here, but if your guildmates are anywhere as hardy as you are, I'm sure they'll be safe. No choice but to believe that, huh? Now that I think of it, it'd be easier to get a look around from a high up in the sky, wouldn't it? We've got to find a way to fly and search for the dragons in the sky. Huh. And to think this is how the dragons have been looking down on us for all this time. Huh. What a practice cookie you are. Or proactive for that matter. I feel like we'll get along just fine. Your passion for seeking the dragons is much like mine for finding the sugar swan. We have quite a bit in common. The journey to find something is always unpredictable. You never know when you'll find what you seek, but that simply adds to the excitement of it all. It's like living your life with your heart constantly filled with dreams. I don't know if I'd call it a dream. More like an all-encompassing goal. The place where I'm from is called Harshand. I was attacked by the dragons. I lost my family, so I decided to fight to keep this land safe and peaceful. Goal, huh? The way I see it, it's simply a dream by another name. I hope that both of us are able to achieve the wishes that we've held for so long. Ha ha, I can agree with that. To put it in your way, my most immediate dream is finding my guildmates and continuing our journey. But before that, I believe I have more than enough time to share one more glass of butterscotch with a new friend. That sounds like a plan. What do you say to sharing stories of your adventures over this next glass? I can imagine you have lots of stories to tell over searching the dragons. Ha! I should have known you'd have you've got a good eye. I'll tell you all the places I've journeyed since I was quite young. From the mysterious aura sea to the secretive forest. Ha! So apparently young Pilot Cookie apparently just met Chocolate Bark. I don't know why, but I guess it makes sense. At the very least, sure, younger, but if that makes sense, where's the, where's, like, the between where Chocolate Bark existed and they were trying to search for the dragons? And by that, they got kidnapped by Longan in their mental state. Really confusing, but it does say, according to the summary, connections from youth. A young Pilot Cookie, in his journey to find the Sugar Swan, discovers Chocolate Bar Cookie collapsed in the mud flats near the sea. Chocolate Bar Cookie explains how he became shipwrecked, and how it's his goal to conquest all the dragons to ensure peace in these lands. Pilot Cookie sees the similarities in how the two of them each strive for a grandiose goal or dream. The two cookies bond and share stories before parting. Aww. Well, at least we do see some connections with other cookies, so that's pretty fair, and it's nice that we're seeing a little bit more depth to Chocolate Bar's character before the next update. Alright, destroy 550 obstacles. Like I mentioned before, I think the best thing is the bow. I would say the magma pendulum, and also I think the pickaxe. I think those are the best things you can get for destroying obstacles. Anything else I think is fair game, but I think ginseng, lychee at the front and ginseng in the back is better? I don't know, but let's see what happens. What happened to all these cookies? They don't even budge when I try to move them. They're just like hard stones. This is horrible. I never could have even imagined this. Get out of the way. I'll try casting a healing spell. Something should change if we can purify them of Longan Dragon's energy. We already know that Longan Dragon used light power to grow this large. Don't you think it might be best to try and sense that cookie's soul first? I can't sense anything. They're like empty shells. It's making my dose go rough. I've had enough. Is this the power of the dragons? I'll never forgive them for this. I've never seen anything so horrifying. Is this what will become of all cookies if Longan Dragon rules over the entire world? Yeah, we can't let that happen. Let's find a way to get those cookies back to normal. Your refusal to give up in the face of hardships will prove to be a great example for all of us. I'll go ride a cabin's pterosaur and take a look around for anything that could help us. I'll try casting a spell to gather up any remnants of the cookie's scattered souls. There's no one in this strange realm. It's just endless desolation and stone cookies, no matter how far I flew. I can't call forth the spirits. Were these even cookies? Are they just stones? Whatever this place is, this must be what the end of the world looks like. But we can't give up. We came into this knowing it wouldn't be an easy fight, stone or cookie or whatever else. I'm going to get our friends back. I'm with you on that. I'm gonna save the entire Mala tribe. Let's start by searching for an exit. We need to escape this realm and join up with the dragons. Great idea. Let's go. Before we leave, let's check if these rocks are actually cookies. Maybe if we smash them, we can see if cookies come out or not. Ugh. Wait, no! If they're real cookies, you might make them crumble. No knowing until we try. This isn't something you could just try. Cookie's dough is at risk. Milk Cookie, Malasauce Cookie, anyone! Help me stop Purple Yam Cookie! I like how Purple Yam was just like, well, you know, if they are statues, let's just break them. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You could just leave them there. Yeah, no, if we can't try, please, no, I beg of you. Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense. In the Pale Expanse, the cookies are faced with a horrific scene of seeing countless cookies turn to stone in the Pale Expanse. Flat Tofu Cookie is shocked to find that he cannot sense souls from within the cookie-shaped stones, and Starch Noodle Cookie reports back that in her flight to scout the area, she saw nothing but desolate nothingness. However, these cookies never give up. They simply become more determined to find a way to return everything to normal. Yeah, let's just leave out the detail where Purple Yam just wanted to break some cookies' faces in. And by that, I mean literally kill them because they were statues. I hope that gets brought up, just going like, you know, if they all get transformed back to normal, then Purple Yam's like, wow, I almost messed up badly by killing them. But there's one more cutscene, and that's L+ rank. I pray that this has a lot of big lore, but I heavily doubt that. Let's see it. Yeah! Shh, everyone be quiet. Rambutan Cookie's napping. How weird for her to be taking a nap. But all cookies need rest, even our hard-working leader. Heh, someone help block the sunlight so she can get some well-deserved rest. I can do it. Let me. You'll let me, aren't you?
What? What are you all doing? How long have I been sleeping? Who's to say? I came back from my rounds, and you were out like a light. You must be really worn out. Anyways, I'm going to take another lap with the Rambutans. Am I tired? Also, is that really all that happened? Feels like I'm missing out on something. You've been fighting monsters since morning and even took your round on patrol. It's no wonder you feel like a lot has happened. You even handled cleaning up after some of Mangosteen Cookie's pranks. That must be it. Everything looks so peaceful now, I guess. It's nice seeing you all happy, but why am I crying?
Huh. Why are you crying, Rambutan Cookie? Huh? Do you have a nightmare? Tell me!
Mangosteen Cookie, you shouldn't point out if someone's crying. Can't you see that Rambutan Cookie is feeling a bit embarrassed?
Nightmare. I think I had a really bad nightmare. It was horrible. I can't remember the details, but I just know I wanted to wake up no matter what.
Seems like that was quite some nightmare. Glad to see you were in the waking world then. Time for you to get some real rest. Let's have dinner and wrap up for our day.
I'm telling you, it was the biggest monster I've ever seen. It almost got me. I could have ended up as crumbs in the cave in the cliffs. Good thing the Rambutans and I had your back. We were hiding nearby and swept up in a surprise ambush. You should have been there to see it, Rambutan Cookie. I'd expect no less of great warriors from the Rambutan tribe. It's already getting dark. Been nice to chat with everyone like this for the first time in a while. What do you mean? The first time in a while? We talked like this yesterday. We did? I guess we did, huh? Why did I think it had been a while?
Your memory's not that good. What if you forgot something you really should forget,
I don't know. My dough feels so weak, it's almost hard to even think. I just want to rest. Mangosteen Cookie, do you think it'd be okay for me to take a break and rest?
Is that really what you want? To rest here? Forever? You promised you'd play with me, I haven't even used my powers, but you're just sitting there looking at me with dim shivering eyes. Are you really just going to sit there doing nothing but sleep? You're acting weird, Rambutan Cookie. Really, really weird. Just wait right here. You will wait for me, right? Huh?
What? What are you saying? Mangosteen Cookie?
Get up! How long are you just gonna lie there? You've gotten lazy, Rambutan Cookie.
Lychee, Dragon Cookie.
What? What have you done? Why is it not me? Longan Dragon, how dare you betray me?
I'm gonna be real with you. When we got that... By the way, this music is different, right? I think it's still in that cutscene music. Wait, hold... Yeah, this... Wait, hold on, wait, go back. Oh, no, this is always how it was like. Okay. So that's interesting. I will say, the scene where Mangosteen just, like, changed into Lychee Dragon, that was so weird. But, like... It's only weird because, like, it was on the screen for, like, 10 seconds of absolutely nothing happening. So that really just, like, creeped me out, but... Okay. Sure. But, oh yeah, I completely forgot. Just in case, go over here and then we skip. It says, Rambutan Cookie's Dream. A powerful attack from a dragon orb is heading straight for Lychee Dragon Cookie, until Rambutan Cookie jumps in and blocks the attack with her entire body. She awakens in her peaceful Rambutan village, but senses that something is off. Mangosteen Cookie keeps dropping seemingly meaningful hints, adding to Rambutan Cookie's confusion. She drifts further out of her consciousness, unable to awaken herself. Lychee Dragon Cookie curses Longan Dragon for their betrayal. Hopefully Lychee Dragon can get the revenge that they deserve, and we can actually see a redemption arc. Because that would be really, really cool to see Lychee Dragon go through. But I'm pretty sure we're finally done with this event. Oh, it's been so long, but we're finally done. I gotta quickly go ahead and end this video for the morning. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I give the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, you'll see a link to my Ko-fi for just $1 a month. You can see exclusive content you won't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.